Hey, folks, quickly. I'm sorry, did it turn to nighttime the second I started the recording? Hey, who turned out the lights? Hey, folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Factorio. You can see we got some bots flying around here. In between eps, I can't remember where I ended the last episode. Normally I do a little bit of a rewatch to get some context a little bit, but it is currently Wednesday, November the 6th, 2024. I'm feeling a little distracted and just want to lose myself in video games, which are way better than reality. Did go and create a little upgrade planner here just to make sure that all the yellers were being upgraded to the red belts over here, and the stone furnaces are also being upgraded to steel furnaces to keep up the pace perfectly fine, and we've got that chooching around and doing that. Oh, one thing I did want to address, someone on the Discord mentioned, and it was probably also mentioned in some of the YouTube comments as well, but the Discord is just so much better, that somewhere they said in a tooltip, it gives you the rates. I thought they said it was somewhere on here. Hold on. Let me open up my Discord's Factorio channel, where it was telling you the net pure sort of input and output rates. It was Kentos. Is it only for the chemical bits? Hang on. Check these. Because that's total and total crafting time, total raw. Okay, let me look at a chemical plant here because that's specifically the screenshot that Kentos was showing me. From version 2.0, all machines specify exactly how much they consume or produce per second. And specifically the screenshot was from the battery chemical plant. Why does my screenshot not match your screenshot? Is there an option I have to toggle? Not change recipe. It's not here. It's not here. And this is just showing the total, like, cycle time. It's 4-second crafting time, plus or minus whatever speed the factory has. And the total inputs. It's not showing me 0.25 iron plates, 0.25 copper plates, 5 sulfuric acid leads to 0.25 batteries per second. It's in the battery screen. There's got to be a different screen that you're loading up for this. Dang it. Well, I was all excited because it was really useful information, but clearly I don't know what screen you're talking about because it ain't this one over here. Oh, it's over on the right side. Oh, hang on. Why isn't that information also here when we click? That's annoying because this is actually really useful information. I mean, this is where I'm normally looking to do the math, but if I just mouse over here, over on the right-hand side, which is partially blocked. Yeah, how much more useful would it be if it was in this screen? Also, low power, so clearly we got to adjust that. But there we go. You can see the timings there and not necessarily have to do the math. Okay. But we do have a power deficit. Oh, you're not going to... Like, why is this zeroed out? Because that one's not connected to the power grid at all. And I guess, I mean, there's production stats, but anyway. Yeah, all right, satisfaction is nowhere there, mostly because right now, with so many bots active, I think there's a lot of bots recharging themselves, so that's part of what's going on. Anyway, I'd wanted to start this whole conversation with, I've been trying to avoid too many specifics because I really want that joy of discovery in real time here. But I have seen some little notes and mentions on the Factorio Reddit, for example, about, like, you know, the way that we normally operate in Factorio with, like, oh, build your giant smelting operation, this and this, and scale everything up, as early as possible. I saw a few hints of people saying, yeah, don't really do that exactly because things change a lot with space age. In particular, the example was with smelting because I guess there's some planets out there that have like huge smelting boosts and things like that. And you'll just be moving a lot of those operations off planet. So I think our goal here is going to be to kind of rush and bootstrap maybe like a Kerbal level rocketry system as early as possible. It doesn't have to be great. We'll just get some rockets out and see what the heck things are doing so that we can make some adjustments afterwards. So that's not a bad suggestion. Anyway, we're working on the rocket silo over here. I guess short term, I've got to get the power going. Should I have automation for the boilers and steam engines? I mean, I guess steam engines are probably needed for the trains. I think I'd talked about doing train stuff this time, which I still kind of like, but I am a little torn that maybe just rushing the spaceship stuff is the way to go. I suspect we need a bunch more of raw iron here as well. Yeah, okay. So, and how am I looking down here? Is my power here? Oh, do I not have a radar down there? Well, that's annoying. Okay, well, I don't need to set up extra water pumps or anything like that. Let's go and do 10 more steam engines, 5 more boilers. Because I don't know, you know what, probably more than that. Let's do another this and another that. Okay, that'll probably be enough. And then while that's being handcrafted, which again, doesn't take very long. I mean, it would take less long if I didn't have to go and make the pipes. Oh, I forgot something else I wanted to do in between episodes was tweak my little toolbars over here, but I guess we're fine. I got my power stuff, which is currently okay. I'm sorry, where am I doing the pipes? Down here. Oh, wait. No, actually, I'm good with this. All right. Hello, bots. Wait, what do you... Oh, I forgot I'm getting these deliveries here, so I don't actually have to worry about grabbing them manually. I think I'm going to increase the underground... No, this is fine. Okay. Groovy. Let's go. Chugga, chugga, chugga. Go ahead, bots. They're going to keep chasing me. We need that max bot speed, or they're going to keep having to do this all the time. I have radars on me. Good, because clearly I need a radar down there, because we don't have vision in that area. And while I'm at it, I don't suppose I want to be chaining some roboports. Okay, we've got that. I mean, I guess I can drop one over here for the moment. And I'll keep it... Maybe I'll keep it aligned, even though it's a little bit short from the grid. A little bit of overlap. I think that might be okay. Nope, I want to grab the power cable, please. That's not the power cable. Where's it? There. Okay. And down to... Yeah, right around here. So I think this place, we're going to do a little one of those. Because, yeah, I think the RoboPort... I don't know. Maybe we don't do the RoboPort enough to justify having it on the toolbar. It happens a fair amount, but not really all the time. You down there. Grab you. Pick this up. Pick this up. I can't believe this this coal patch is still going. I mean, I did say, like, that is going to last a long time, but I actually didn't expect it to still be going on. Do I want to just go in line here? I may want to. Let's line you up there. And do that. Oh, that's not the long one. I want this one. There we go. We'll keep our memorial spaceship crash site over here, which we could have gone and harvested for the material. Maybe we should do a rocket launcher over here. I mean, it's kind of far from the belt, but at this point, we can just move some bots over here. Although, I guess I can't do requester chests yet. That's not really going to work. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go and put a radar dish over here. Oh, it was on my toolbar. I was like, I thought so. Oh, I can't... No, I can't get through here. I really want the achievements. Lack of a squeeze-through mod is driving me berserk. It's got to be the one that's hurting the most to not have. Alright, so we can do a copy and paste here for this whole setup. Grab some amount of it. Looks like we want to stop here, I'd say. Is that... No, that's not quite right. Here, I guess I can just grab this set like this. Because this is really what I'm duplicating. Yeah, and then this here. Are you... Okay, we're properly gridded up. Actually, I don't think this was exactly right, but it'll work. Charge. Am I out of these things? Okay. Thought I'd made enough here for everything, but that's fine. 1, 2, 3 more of those, which will get delivered, and I can't do the others right now, but you know what? They'll get steam engined later. This is functioning for some. That's going to be okay. All right. I didn't need this much power right now. I thought, well, we'll finish the block, but we'll leave that incomplete, and we'll have that little warning there for later. You are waiting that. You're waiting for the steel furnaces, which are being produced, so that's fine. You're grabbing from me now. Oh, you're also grabbing coal right now, which is nice, but... Oh, extra yellow belts. Oh, from when we took them off over here. That makes some sense. Is it by design? I guess that is by design. Okay. Rocket silos done. Discharge defenses now. Yeah, because... Okay. Requester chest. They must come from blue, right? Request... There's the blue chest. Oh, no, it doesn't need that. Oh, we need space science packs, which means we need space platform. Okay, so I've got the rocket silo, which leads to space platform. Create space platform, ascending item space platform, starter pack to space. Okay. Okay. So this will insta-unlock this and everything behind it the second we send our first space platform to space. Oh, which this does need blue stuff. Okay. So there we go. At least that does set our direction. We need blue circuits. So do we do the train stuff now? Yeah, I love the train stuff. I want the train stuff. Maybe. What's involved? Okay. Well, I mean, obviously, here's the thing. If we are making blue circuits, we need to make stupid amounts of green and red, which this is clearly not set up for. Although this, which is very inefficient in terms of packing, and I realized that this is dumb. Like, I realized that afterwards, and like, so much of the setup, especially these, I mean, at the very least, they could be, I could have 2 reds back to back, like the pattern here that got broken later, which I guess I could still fix. I think it's time for a properly balanced where we have 1 wire feeding into 6 of these bad boys red circuit production. So we can tear all this down. Let's go. Do I have yellow? Yeah, yellow storage chests. Let me pop down right over here. We'll plop down a foursome because we're going to need the space to put everything here. Let me... what's the hotkey for this? Alt-D? Okay. I don't really recall that, but sure. Let's burn all this down. You guys where are you bringing those things? I got the storage chest over here. Oh, some of these do have requester chests. That's true. And yeah, so yeah, so this should work. Okay. Do I want to, go ahead with this? Although let's immediately build a new one right here and make sure that it's powered with that over there. Since we're tearing this down. Okay. Clear all this out. Now, let me get a Factorio red circuit blueprint. Octagon simplified. See, octagon sounds right. Yeah, that's the pattern I like. Yeah. Okay, so this is copied to the clipboard. Which can I paste in now? No. Okay. It's... If I go into my blueprint book, not that way, but this way. I can't remember how this is made. Make a new blueprint. I could right click on you. Open you up. Slot view. Yeah, no. Okay. Dang it! How do I do this? Ah, it's been too long. Oh, maybe it's not properly on the clipboard, because here I'm Control Ving, and it's doing this. Is it not coming into the game? Blueprint string. Okay, it's definitely on my Windows clipboard. But no, it's not in my in-game clipboard. Sorry about this. How to use Factorio blueprints. I mean, create a blueprint. Yeah, you just copy. Yep. That's not what I'm looking for. Place. Importing, exporting. To import a blueprint, the player can click the import string on the shortcut bar. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm definitely sure those buttons used to exist over here. If I grab you and then just trash you... Oh, that's a good way to delete it, but let's not worry about it now. So, import string. Paste. There it is. There it is. Okay, so let's make sure that's in this list now. Good. Okay. And I suspect we want things running thusly. Looks kind of right. So let's put that down there. All right. That was a little goofy, but fine. So this is our red circuit output over here. Okay. And it expects copper to come into the middle. Yeah, I may want to redo a bunch of these. That's fine. It's fine. We'll just spaghetti it up. I mean, everything else we've done has been ridiculous. So copper comes in there, of which we need a lot. And then on this bottom one, we are just inputting a combo of these two. I don't know if side matters for this. No, it shouldn't because it's equally grabbing regardless. So that comes in this way. All right, let's go and let's get a large pole. No, it's kind of, no, you know what? It's fine. We'll do that anyway. Oh, this blueprints is based off of the the level 1 assembling machines. So that's why it's not auto-completing over here. There we go. So... there we go. And in theory, we're going to be all right now. Yes? No? Maybe so? And again, I'm going to keep my current connection there. That's fine. Do a little hop. Do that. Okay. So... I don't want to use... oh, that's interesting that that's still on my clipboard, but okay. I don't want to use the existing one. I'll have to update the actual recipe that I have in the blueprint book. But that seems correct. And that seems correct. And then you're clearly out of construction little Roboport range. Should have left one extra gap here. But I can do a little underground. Right, if I right-clicked on one of my bots there, which is weird. If I do this and do that, that's okay. But yeah, if I'd left one more of a gap, that might have been better. But, yeah, you are part of the logistics network. There's a gap here, but that's fine. Because you're still connected to the logistics network somewhere, although I should have put it a little closer, maybe. But yeah, tear that down. Yeah, I'll help out a little here. And I love using bots to chop down trees now. It's great. And I don't know how far we can chain this. I mean, really, it's going to be limited, I think, by the copper line. At some point, this will get starved of copper. There. Let me do this one manually. here, connect to the grid in some fashion. And I can sort of vaguely stand in the middle of all this. Or maybe over here, just to get my personal worker bots going. And I guess here it keeps me within the logistics range, so I'm going to be getting deliveries of new things. And I guess one of the questions, I don't know what else I might want here. Well, actually, looking at the power, it's pretty clear that what I need is more solar panels if I'm going to be running these construction bots so aggressively. And I ended up with some logistics box in my pocket at some point. And what was it? Right click? Yeah, there we go. Just need the 10 construction bots on me. We'll leave the rest over here. I wouldn't be surprised if the grid, wasn't at full satisfaction right now. It's just the power draw from all the robots over here. I don't think as an average sort of stretched out across our entire thing, I don't think we need more raw power production, but we may need like just some dummy batteries in the system to absorb this load when we do a huge construction project. Because I think a lot of times we're not using our full construction potential. Okay, got some lights in there, which I don't think are being built automated anywhere. I have some lights on me. If we went to wherever those lights were, we would hand deposit them. And that would be okay. I guess I can make a blueprint. I think I can make a deconstruction planner that's just for trees. I don't want to. I grab you and put you in here and do this. And we'll whitelist just tree. I think I can use this. Yeah. Death to trees. Okay, now it's very likely we don't have enough green circuit production anymore to feed this. That might be the new bottleneck, especially since we're not seeing full saturation over here. Although, no, it's fully... Is it fully saturated here? No, we're definitely not making enough green circuits. So we got this weird little splitter here that isn't doing anything anymore. Oh, we had a merge for our stuff over... That's fine. Tear all this down, tear all this down, tear all this down. That's fine. Leave the rest over there. And we're out of plastic. Okay, so those are the bottlenecks. In theory, we can keep chaining this for the purpose of the copper. Because, yeah, the copper consumption is actually nowhere near as high as I thought, is it? Yeah, but still. All right. But we dramatically increased our red production, which is good. Let's do a little blue one. Really, I guess in a certain sense, all I need is it was like 200 blue circuits, which I mean is expensive to produce, but I need that for the launch platform and a few other things. And again, really all the circuit making has to become a massive, somewhere in the middle of nowhere, huge manufacturing product. And again, what we're doing here is we're sort of reserving space for where railway deliveries will happen. So let's figure out the blue circuit stuff. I could just go and grab a blueprint for it as well, but I like to do the first one manually, optimized or not. So if we were to say, hey, I would like you to do a blue circuit, which if we look over here, we can actually see, again, the per second thing, which is mostly consuming a crap ton of green, which we're already short on. In fact, it takes a lot less red than I recalled. But it does need the petroleum gas, which I think I talked about putting the gases on the bus right around here, leaving the space open because we really don't need more iron, which is like what I thought I'd needed for a little while. So, all right, that's fine. And then, yeah, otherwise it's literally just green and red, huh? And the production cycle time is really long. Well, okay, no, green, it does consume 1.5 per second. So maybe what I'll do is I'll have a dedicated green line over here, because clearly that's going to be the bottleneck. We'll have a red line over here that's going to be getting picked up by just the red inserters, very appropriately, red for red. So we'll do that. And a fast insert over here is going to be fine. Are you turned the right way? No, you're not. Okay. Done and done. And then, yeah, I mean, the output is like going to be ridiculously slow. So we can definitely have a yellow on the output side. Also, oh, someone told me that you can mirror buildings in Factorio now. Hey, what is this? Look at this, surfaces. Novice, I guess that's the planet we're on. Add space platform. Okay, I'm back to this. That these things can be mirrored, I think, with the H key now, so that you can actually put the buildings side by side. And I think that's new in 2.0. I'm pretty sure that is the case. And I guess speaking of, how are we going to do the stuff here? Well, I guess I'll probably... just do this and run it here? Actually, hold on. Because this processes so slowly, what we can do is run the gas this way and just yoink you out like this onto there. And then mirror it. And then have the other side. Okay, I'm not going to pretend, of course, that this is great or ideal or space efficient. But really, at this point, it's the space efficiency that feels ludicrous. Because I wonder, can I... Okay, because if I rotate over here, if I hit H, it mirrors it, which actually solves another issue I have when you're trying to rotate a blueprint. It's like, oh yeah, the rotational symmetry doesn't really make any sense. But okay, this works for me. Roboport. Hell, we could actually fit in the middle with a little underground or something, but let me just put it right there. That, and then for here, I guess we'll just end up using the small ones because the medium doesn't actually work to reach everything here. All right, something like that. Okay. So let's get the greens up on here. Did I need extra room for potential later buses? Yes. So we'll run it to somewhere around here. And yeah, I guess the green just wants to come directly off of this. Let me just go. Oh, I can't do the thing where I use the ghost as a placeholder anymore, but I guess that's fine. You know what? We'll run the undergrounds like this, and I guess I can just do one of those and one of those now. And that'll be okay. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, are you still yellow? We haven't upgraded you yet. Okay, that's fine. Did I? Ah! Entity being destroyed! No! I haven't been paying attention to the aliens. Oh, from a little base that spawned there. Oh my god. I hate the bloop bloop sound. I hate it so much. Come to me. Come to me. Come to me. Okay, I have guns, which I guess I never set up over there. Now, the other thing I can do now is... Okay, well, I want a bigger Roboport chain. Okay, so you go there. Just say the line of, like, Roboports and the big power cables that just chain out like crazy here. Well, you know what? That... going to be fairly overlappy, but I guess that's fine. Should probably grenade all these trees. How far can I make this go? Okay, there. And yeah, you can't quite reach there. So I'll put you there and then just drop a small one. Stupid space aliens. Don't they know I'm planning on leaving the planet? There we go. They're just a little bit patient. They can have it all to themselves. Okay, that's not entirely accurate, because we're not actually going to abandon what we're doing over here. We can kind of almost start our... Do I not have red? No, I guess I don't have any requests for ammo at all. Let me put in a request for red here of, I think, at least 4 stacks of red stuff I should hold on to. And just in case I end up picking up a bunch accidentally, we'll put an upper bound on that. Yeah, okay. You got a redundant power connection here. How come? Oh, maybe I never had anything here. Like, why isn't this part being rebuilt? But yeah, I probably just never had anything. All right. Let me throw down a couple of guns to just guard against random little attacks. Just a tiny few. I mean, as long as I push this out far enough, we don't need guns here. All right, done. I don't know if I've got any... No, I do have some repair kits. There it is. Yeah, it's happening there. Let's say some repair kits in for this, but let's go take care of that little base. Because, yeah, I'll leave these guns behind where I need to guard against these things. I guess I can put in a request for them to take away the yellow bullets, but... Oh, my God. I didn't realize I was standing on goop. All right. Good job, Quill. I was just too slow reacting. I went too far forward, and I was just... didn't think there was a threat going on. All right. Hey, you can't blueprint with ingredients, can you? No. That'd be nice. Okay. Let's try this again. I mean, maybe there's a way and I just don't know it. The blueprint with ingredients. Oh, this is why I misinterpreted the threat. We didn't have vision, I think, in this area. And this was like a single red dot. And then when I approached, look, it like plopped in a ton more. I thought there was way less stuff here than there actually is. Okay. So that's part of it. And that is, okay, that is a lot of range spitters too. Stand in the goop, don't stand in the goop, don't stand in the goop. Okay. Woo! Okay, I don't have any repair kits on me, which is clearly something I've got to fix. I don't think repair kits are being automated, which they really should be. Because then I could put in a request for them, for example, which are... Where are they? There they are. Yeah, some amount over here. But yeah, I don't think they're being automatically made. So even putting a request won't do it, but... we'll have to do that. I like to feed them into the logistics network. I like to have... you just need one being made, being put into a provider chest, and then being, from the provider chest, being fed into the logistics network so that the bots in the network have access to it. But then when, you know, it's full, we also have a little bit stored up so that for personal requests. Because we don't need much, personally. Okay. Okay, we have repair stuff right nearby, as it turns out. So if I do put a bunch of these down, they will get repaired by the bots. I'm just going to leave even just a couple. It's probably fine. Maybe I will leave 4 on this flank here, especially since actually we're only feeding in yellow magazines, which is far from ideal. But okay. All right, well, that's a little side trip. I guess the other thing, which would be really good right now, since I clearly need a lot more green circuits, is I should probably grab myself the blueprint for what people have calculated to be an optimized green circuit, which seems like a fairly decent idea. Factorio green circuit. Any one of these, really. Sure. Maybe. Circuit book. How do I feel about this one? I know you guys can't see it. Now, that's okay. I'll just go ahead and use this. So if I open the import string, paste import, and drop that up over here. There you go. Oh, it's a whole... oh, okay. It's part of someone else's book. I was like, it's a whole base in the box, but no. And these are set up for the blue assemblers, only yellow belts, which again, we may want to upgrade. What's, oh yeah, those things are blinking over here, which is fine. I guess if I just randomly picked up some iron plates, I could go ahead and just handcraft those. 3 missing ones. Sure. And then if I just put it in the trash, they'll get put into a bin, and then they'll get used for the main system. All right, that seems like a good lazy way to do that. Pick up a few of these. And go 1, 2, 3 steam engines. I mean, honestly, actually, this is perfectly scalable. Wait, is this literally... Is this literally the layout? Up close. It's got, it's set up for double output belts. But yeah, it's basically the same. All right. Well, you know what? We'll do that. Oh, I made my, where is it? Why can't I find it? Right there. So trash those. They'll get put into a bin and then I'll work out. Okay. So, and I think this is still in a scalable position here. This end bit isn't quite lined up the way we want. So let's grab, how does that look? I'll do that because it'll grab that power cable. And then, yeah, just align and paste. And align with that one and paste. Now, there is going to be a limit that this hits. Yes, that little thing there. I guess I should move this up again. Go. So yeah, I don't know how far I can extend this before it gets input starved, but some amount is the answer. Because the inputs, I think it's mostly going to be copper limited, of course, which makes sense. Actually, it's possible this was already input starved, but there was a backlog of green. I guess that's true. We're not even consuming the greens over here. It's actually the plastic shortage that's stopping the red. So yeah, this might be ridiculous, but that's fine. I guess, yeah, scale up the plastics, which I can mostly do remotely at this point. I got to remember that this is a thing that I can do. Here's our plastic production, which... Oh, okay. You know what? I will go over there because we'll keep an eye on things. We are short on petroleum gas. It's not our... Well, it's not necessarily our plastic production line. Tank finished plus... Oh, my queue is done? Yeah, so I can't research that. Oh, I can research these. I have all this science. I don't think I'm making the purple beakers yet, right? Okay, so I think that might be all we can do. Now, the fact that I can do an H mirror on these things is kind of amazing. Because we can simplify some of this, but okay, let's say I do this H. Okay, and then still rotate you this way. Yeah. So, I mean, let's still do that. But then for the water... Right, I can still follow this pattern. And put you here. Like that. And like this. And something like that. And for the output, there's nothing stopping me from just running Bing line this way. Okay, so if I copy from here to here? How's that looking? Yes, except... I guess I could have included this much. How come you're not operating? $20K is more than 20. So this should be pumping. What did I do wrong? Why no pump? Oh. I mean, This is only when it's... It's still not going. Is this blocked for some reason? No, that doesn't seem right. Okay, how do I, Oh. Create discharge defense remote. Oh, that's different. How do I cut this wire? I don't remember, but okay. Let's just remove the pump. And then find the pump, which I can't, so I just mouse over there. There's our pumps. Oh, wait, this... Oh! God damn it. That wasn't connected there. It might have gotten broken at some point, because I'm sure it worked at some point in the past. Cancel, enable, disable, when heavy oil is greater than 20K. There we go. This is running, and this is pumping, and that's going. Okay. I must have broken this at some point when moving things. Or maybe it was never plugged in. But there. So now we're cracking this. So this wasn't running because our heavy oil was full, which we're now consuming. There's a good chance we need more than what we've got. Let me go and grab everything down to here now. It'll be a little easier to paste in. Anyway, we can make this arbitrarily long. A lot of these will probably just sit and do nothing, is the situation. Right? A lot of times it'll be like, well, we don't actually need this much oil processing. So a lot of these will just sit idle. I mean, they could be input starved, but I'm less inclined to be worried about that being a thing. I think the inputs are going to be fine. And it's just a lot of times we've over-constructed a bunch of stuff that a lot of times won't be running at all because we don't need to process that much stuff. Okay, this is now chooching along nicely, which is good. These are good, and those will get built from the range robots, which is fine. Let me extend the logistics block to somewhere over here. And you're powered and everything, which is good. Okay. So now, you guys are chooching along as quick as can be. Excellent. This is still a pretty short line, but so be it. So I'm going to copy this. You know what? Does V mirror vertically? Oh, okay. So V and H. H is not just a generic mirror. H is mirror horizontally. That is cool. Listen, I'm going to go out on a limb with a crazy opinion, okay? We're going to get political in here. I'm going to say that Factorio 2.0 is pretty good. We haven't even gotten to the space stuff yet, right? But just Factorio 2.0, some of the quality of life stuff, I'm going to say is probably pretty good. Let's flip these around. These? Yes, these. This is all yellow, which I might run out of because we're not actually requesting some. Although it won't, because here we're just flipping them around, so that's going to be okay. So yeah, we'll just bring the coal around. And yeah, I don't think, like, this plastic block is not going to be enough for what we need long term, but it is going to work for now. These are not hooked up to the gas. You know what? I'm just going to hook it up through the bottom here. We'll do this. I wonder if this will reach in one go. I think it will. Yeah, there we are. So now you are producing. There we go. And we probably don't need this lane balancer setup anymore. And actually, we don't need this anymore. That is because I'd started the plastic production before I actually had a drain for it. But we don't need to box that plastic. If we did, for some reason, like if I wanted some plastic to be in a provider bin, in case I needed it for some short-term thing, I could do that. This is still not saturating this belt, which is what I was pretty sure about. Because right in the sidebar, 2 per second. Yeah, it's clearly not enough. Oh, actually, it's being gas starved still, which right. So this isn't currently draining the heavy oil all the time. So our gas production currently is based purely on this side of things, which would expand, which again, I can make use of mirroring. Should I? Yes, I should. Let's kill off Okay, let's do this first of all. Just because I'm a little bit worried about a situation where we're trashing this and we're losing the liquid that's in the pipe, which I don't think is really a problem. Okay, and then let's trash all of this, since we can go and scrooge things together in a much tighter way now. We don't need the gap. If I do this and mirror you vertically, okay, it did work. That's interesting. It didn't change the visuals of it, but it did change the inputs. Maybe that's how it was the other time too, I'm not sure. So you're going to do this. Or... no, I guess... yeah, that's the reason here. Here it doesn't really change much on this side. Something like that. And... yeah, I guess I can just run you straight. Ooh, I can't through this, though. But I can run you straight here. But here we got to do the underground. Otherwise, we'd get a little bit of a hookup there. Okay. I'm going to just put this down, because I want to make sure that we don't screw up the other thing. So that's going to go like this. That goes like that. And then back to an underground that way. And then here, this can reach like this. And then we go under, over... like this, and then it'll reach into the next one. Okay, I think that all looks correct, hopefully. And then on the other side here, that's one, and then the gas stays there, and the heavy stuff goes out here. Yes, like that. Okay. That. And just for the record, that's going to go that way afterwards. And then from here, we get the clunk, 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 clunk. And like that. And in here, we end up with something that kind of looks like this. So then if I grab these... down to some amount over here. And paste. Oh, I have more sort of water piping here than is needed. I don't think it's a problem. I just think it's unnecessary. Yeah. I guess for visual reasons, it kind of looks better, I think, if I don't have these bits. Yeah. I think that might be the case. Okay, so then what we're doing is we're reconnecting the crude to that. And then the water is still connected over here. Like so. Right? And then if these things get powered, which apparently power was not part of our little setup over here. Okay. Well, you're still not powered. Oh, it didn't make the reach across there. Oh! Okay. So, y'all don't appear to be processing. Oh, because the... Whoa! Whoa! How did that happen? How did I get crude? Oops. Oh, something's not mirrored right. Son of a... Okay. Crash this side of things. Or something's mirrored right, but I misinterpreted how it was used. Is there... well, there's a lot of heavy oil in there. We can drain all the heavy oil out of this. with a pump. That's annoying. That's the sort of thing you never want to do. And then here we have done it. I do this. This will hopefully extract all the heavy oil out of here. Pump it in this system. We might need some extra storage for this temporarily. It depends on how much this is getting broken down into further steps. Yeah, this is dropping down. Okay. So it's important that these still go out 3, and I think... Well, there's no... I think. I definitely did goofed. Oh, right here. See? There. Okay. There we go. It was based on the amount of these buildings I grabbed and not doing the mirroring properly down the way. Okay. 2, and then this is just 1 like this. And let's leave that bit for now, but this is going to go to here. Here. Right, and then I can still do some copying afterwards. And this bit is fine. Your light oil. And then this bit is fine with the heavy. Okay. So let's copy here. Okay. That should all be good. Now, has this been drained yet? Are we having trouble getting the last little tick of this out of here? Is this full? No. Come on. Drain it. It's working. It's working on it. Oh, Lord, it's trying. I mean, I can just destruct everything, but, like, the problem is there's all these pipes that all have to be forcibly drained. But I think it will happen if we just give it some time. That's what I can do. First, I can do this. No, we have to fix everything on a go. I feel like they did add some button to drain. Oh, there it is. Flush. Let's say there is a flush, which I was pretty sure about. But I didn't want to just destroy it. Right? I didn't want to just destroy it. I want to use as much of it as we could and then do that. But if we're having problems clearing the last of it, then I would have used a flush. Okay. So now we're back to trying to do this. You don't have any water. Also, you don't have any... Wait a minute. Did I... Same thing, I think, with the symmetry stuff. Although we're not going to have to worry about doing the flush on this one. Yeah, see, this is alternating between these two. Okay, so same thing. When I grabbed my copy and paste symmetry things, I broke both sides of it. You know what? It'll let us do a slightly better job on the power setup anyway, and at least here we don't have to worry about any kind of flushes. Okay, so I was running water out like this, and then you are on the close side like this. All right, well, we'll get there. Sorry for the kerfuffling. I know some people get so upset if you do one thing wrong. Oh my god, it's the worst video they've ever seen on the internet. Liquids are probably the #1 thing to bork in Factorio from, like, the origins of Factorio. Interesting that I'm not seeing the... There we go. I was going to say, why aren't we seeing the oil icon? But it must just be a quirk about how things are lined up. I guess you can do this and do that. We can still do this and this. I might end up doing this whole thing manually, rather than risk another copy and paste error. Same thing, programming. Programming and copy and paste errors. And apparently Factorio and copy and paste errors. And then, yeah, we still want water running around there, which is going to be okay. And then clunk, clunk. Okay. Crude. To there. And there. Okay, if we go and power, say, you. That's looking right now. I guess there's still going to be the issue where these power... I guess I could have just used the mediums for this, which probably would have been better, because then I wouldn't have to go back and do this little connection. But honestly, again, I want to consume these little guys at some point. All right, I see fire. These guys seem to be running. And now we have a pattern that, assuming I don't grab an odd number of these, which is I think what I did. I grabbed an odd number of these and therefore didn't have a properly tieable pattern. Because we definitely need more of the petroleum gas being made more quickly. Again, we'll have a little bit of help with that if this initiates this and that. Like if we end up with the light oil, that ends up being cracked to the petroleum gas, but not that quickly. Mostly for the petroleum gas, it's this step over here. So we'll probably go and do that. What I'm going to do is yoink this way back. And in fact, let me go and fix the power cables here. Especially with that, to use the medium poles. It still doesn't reach. We still kind of need an alternating pattern over there. Okay, that's fine. So what I'm going to do is grab from here to here. So that goes there, which means the next one goes here, and that looks fine. But what isn't fine is this water. Actually, we may end up having to send it quite a bit further back, this water input. So that's in place. Go here. Go here. Ooh. Okay. Slightly run out of cliff stuff there, and I don't have explosives currently. Let's put a little bend in this for our water. Swing it back over this way. No, I think I'm going to have to stop this last little bit. Hang on, this is where the crude goes. Almost did it again. Well, just nothing would have happened. Okay, you guys are working. Everything's to be working. Okay, I seem to have replugged things in correctly. Good. Yeah, we're still using the petroleum gas faster than we're producing it. But we are producing it faster. Oh, there may be a shortage of coal inputs over here. Just barely, I don't know. But we're also producing the other liquids a little faster. So this is intermediately... Right? Occasionally this will get a little bit of a pump. And we're consuming some of this for the lubricant. So actually, maybe this isn't filling as quickly as I thought. But, oh, this is over 20. Right? Yep. Oh, we broke the water connection for this bad boy. Oh, was the water supposed... Oh, the water is supposed to route around down here, and it's not replugged in. Okay. That's not going to help our things. There we go. Get water flowing down here again. There you go. This is still running. So this is still running off and on. We got a little bit of a tick, but that was just, I think, the less over heavy stuff. Oh, but there we go. Coming in waves from time to time. But then this is currently running much more consistently because of this light oil, although that is going to start to go down, but it is making more petroleum, which is making more plastic, which is making more circuits, etc., etc., etc. And this video is an hour long because, of course, it is, because it's a Factorio video. I know that you need to scale up the oil a lot. This is still catching me a little bit off guard of how much this early. Although it's possible that we actually have more plastics than we actually will be consuming right now. It's fully saturated there, and then it's going to die off. You know, actually, this might be exactly the right length for the amount of plastics we're producing, which is crazy. Because this is running... Oh, right, and then it loops back around... All right, so it sort of churns through, but I mean, there's a little bit of plastic and things more or less seem to be running throughout all this. And actually, I mean, this is fully saturated here, so us making more plastic isn't going to feed more into this. This is apparently the length of the loop that I can do based on a half track of plastic. All right, cool. So I think we're going to end up with a backlog of plastic, which is exactly what's happening, which means we're going to start to accrue this again. Okay, so this is now set up for this, which is great. I guess we're still working on blue circuits, but that'll have to wait until next time. Folks, thanks a lot for watching another episode. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.